Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. Last time, we made our way to the Returners' hideout, and then everybody got split up and go in different ways. Locke's headed for South Figaro, Terra, Edgar, and Bannon are headed for Narsh, and Sabin is headed for trouble, because he got washed away from the group. But now, we're playing as Mog for another 30 seconds. Interesting thing is, he wears the same equipment he had earlier, but you can't access it. So if you did not unequip his mithril spear and shield, he'll still be wearing them, but you can't take it off him now. So save if you'd like, and then we're going to pick a group. I'm going to start with Terra, Edgar, and Bannon's. Let's see how their journey plays out. Fleeing the Empire's troops, Bannon, Edgar, and Terra ride the rapids toward Narsh, but the going won't be easy. So it picks up where they left off, riding the raft, and we'll have a couple more random battles as we go, I'm pretty sure. Edgar got a level out of that. Interestingly, your party order is changed, but front row, back row, that hasn't. And these are the same enemies we fought before, so no need to show these battles. Also, you actually got a full heal when the scenario started, which was nice. Now, we're popped out here. If you look at the world map, you should recognize we're pretty close to Narsh. This is an area we could have wandered over to and taken a look at before, but there was no point to it. Man, poor little leaf bunny didn't know what hit him. So here we are back in Narsh. We can stop in at the adventuring school if we want to. Get a full heal. If you didn't grab the items before, you can grab them now. But let's go ahead and enter the city. You're that Imperial officer from before. Please, I can explain. Get out of here now, or you'll regret it. Oof, hit him hard. Let's not get hasty here. I'm King Edgar of Figaro. Liar! Wow, they're mean. My goodness. And that, my friends, is why I can't stand men. It's like they don't even have ears. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. So, we cannot enter through the main city. However, Locke did have a secret passage. Let's take a look at it over here. And actually, I wonder... double check something. Yeah, unlike when Locke left the party, it did not give us Sabin's equipment. So we've still got all the same stuff we had before. When Locke first rescued me, we came out of the mines right around here. He fiddled with something. Yes, he told me. Twist this stone like so, and... secret passage! We get to explore. This doesn't do anything now, but let's just wander up and see what we can encounter. And same basic enemies we encountered before. Let's see. Do we wander to the right? Yeah, we can't go anything to the right. There will be some new enemies for us to encounter, but right at the start, it's just the basic ones. This bridge doesn't lead anywhere. Head back into the cave. And it's a pretty straightforward path. Now this is interesting. Memorize the path it takes. This must be the place. What place? There's a room in here they use to test applicants to the city guard. We should be fine as long as we follow the light. If we make a mistake, lights will surround us. Then we'll have to tag the glimmering orange light to proceed. So yeah, if you follow the path that it set out, nothing will happen. But deviate from it, and if you hit the wrong one, you get an enemy encounter with Darkside, Specter, and Eukaryote. It's not always all of them, but these are the 3 possible enemies you can be attacked by when you mess up the security gate. The fun thing is, These enemies are not in the Bestiary, but you want to fight them if you're going for completion. Hey, Bannon got a level. So I'm glad we got all of them in one fight. And it puts us back at the start and lets us see the pattern again. So this time, since I've already encountered all the ones that we saw, or that we need to see, I'm just going to follow the path. And it does give you a slow walk, because it doesn't want you to screw up the pattern from running. Follow it through, and we're good. Now, there's still a couple random encounters I want to find. That was not them. Interesting thing, where Terra almost was when she fell down the cliff is the bottom part of this room. Place should look kind of familiar. Yep, it's where Locke and the Moogles saved her. So if we head up here, we find some Moogles. Kabow! 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 Bow! Yeah, they all just say Kupo. There's not really anything you can do in here besides talk to them. There is... Here we go. There's a path through to the left, which leads to a treasure chest. And inside that treasure chest is a rune blade. This is kind of an interesting one. Sword that draws MP from its wielder to deal criticals. So Terra or Edgar can use this. If you equip it on Edgar, it's just a sword. But if you equip it on Terra, every time she strikes, her MP will go down a little bit and it'll deal a critical hit. Kind of neat. I want to wait because, again, this treasure chest will be better in the future. So let's leave that alone for now. Wander over here. And it pops us out that strange looking wall that we saw before. So, yeah, kind of neat that that's what was there. Still haven't found the enemies we want. These two chests haven't changed yet. Let's take a moment and save our game. And come on. These enemies are no challenge because they are literally the first ones you can randomly encounter. And maybe, do we encounter the enemies out on the outside? I don't remember. I want to encounter them because this is an area where you can't come back to much. You know, I'm starting to wonder, I'll bet you these are back in the area we couldn't actually explore when we were just Terra. I'll bet you it's past, or, well, in our case, before that security checkpoint. So here, I'm just going to fight him. So I'll show this battle because sometimes you can find just Darkside. It's not guaranteed which enemies you'll fight. Also, the funny thing is, Darkside, they're undead, so healing hurts them. They have regen cast on them by default. They're slowly poisoned. It's hilarious. And hey, Terra got a new spell, Drain. Let's take a quick look at that. That will absorb HP from the target. That can be helpful. I think it's not quite as powerful as fire, but it can still be good, especially if she's low on HP and you want to damage them and heal at the same time. And sure enough, here's one of the two enemies we were looking for, the Valeor. Take care of them. And Drain cannot be multi-target. So, just one other downside of it compared to fire, but it can be helpful in certain situations. Now, we've got one more enemy we need to find, and I'm just going to run back and forth. Come on, give me the enemy. No, not more Valeors. This is definitely the right room. Give me the last one I need. Hey, Valeor and Wild Rat. Just basically an upgraded version of the Were Rat. Simple as that. And they're dead. So let's go ahead and run back through Rather than drag you through this, I'm gonna jump ahead to when we were outside on that bridge. And we're back. So you'll recognize this as entering the house where Tara first woke up. And I don't think... yeah, no, the bed doesn't do anything. But head through the door. Hey, what's up, dude? His name is Arvis, apparently. Bannon, King Edgar. Oh, and Tara, too. Arvis, how do things stand here in Narsh? Same as always. The town's neutral. I've tried to convince them to side with the returners, but it's no use. Of course, maybe with you and the King of Figaro here. How are the townspeople? Everyone's been a little on edge since the Esper was discovered. We believe Tara may be able to help us get answers to our questions about the Esper. Well, the townspeople are still quite curious about it as well. If we approach them in the right way, there's a good chance they'll agree to let her see it. That Esper is either going to save us or dig us an early grave. And with that, Tara, Edgar, and Bannon's scenario is done. I told you it was the shortest one. Only about 15 minutes, not counting battles. So I'm going to take a quick moment to save. I love that Mog is in a different place in the formation. Doesn't affect anything, they just move him around. Next, we're going to take a look at Locke. His is a little more intricate. Locke has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops in South Figaro, but now he desperately needs to escape. Yeah, Tara, Edgar, and Bannon's, there was one treasure, which we don't want to grab yet, and 2 new enemies. Well, plus 3 from the security place. Damn it, gotta get to Narsh on the fly. Well, what does this guy say? What are you doing here? Scram! Doesn't let you out. And he blocks the path. He will not move from that path there. You cannot go that way. So, gotta find a way out of South Figaro. Rich people's homes always have secret passages. You just have to search until you find a place where you can feel a draft. Here's where it starts telling you about that passage. And let's see. We can save. Because now we've got Locke, our adventurer, on his journey to bust out of town. I say let's head out here and let's fight our way out. This guy won't be too much trouble. Halt! What do you think you're doing? And we get to fight a heavy armor. Who will annihilate us? There is no way you're beating this guy. I mean, the metal knuckles, the basic attack, you're defeated. Now, if you get a game over against him, it doesn't actually reset you to save. It pops you here. Ouch! Back to square one. Also, because it removed his equipment, he does not have anything. So, let's equip him with that. Doesn't have a shield, because all of our party was wearing the shields, but I think we'll be able to find one at the shop here. And relics, let's see, what do I want to equip him with? Ooh, actually I don't need a shield. I'm going to give him the Genji glove. And the Gigas glove to increase his physical attack power. So he's got the air knife and the main gouge, which the main gouge is nice. It almost acts as a shield because it parries attacks. And it doesn't matter, again, which hand it's in. So, got some good attack power on him now. Let's wander. You can't do anything up there because he's going to attack you anytime you talk with him. Let's go and let's check out the item shop first. Stay away from those armored soldiers. They'll kill you for just talking to them. No kidding. I noticed. And here, you can buy all the usual items. I'm good. Nothing with the clock. We've already found pretty much everything, like as far as items in the town. Nothing has changed yet, so we're not really going to explore an open chest. You're that infamous thief, Locke, aren't you? Oh, now that's just plain rude. I'm a treasure hunter, and don't you forget it. And we pick a fight with this merchant. And let's show off Locke's double attack here. Yep. Boom. He's defeated. Super easy. Why do I always have to go and open my mouth? So, yeah, kind of a fun little fight there you don't actually have to do. Wander around. Wait, up here? What are you doing here? Scram! This pathway is blocked as well. There's only one place left to go, and that is this house. Now, this was where the old man wanted tea. I don't like strangers. Bring me, or excuse me, not tea, cider. Bring me some cider, and maybe I'll talk to you. So, let's head down here. My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town. But he said I'm only supposed to let merchants through here now. So we're blocked off at every opportunity, except a merchant could get through there. Well, head back to the item shop, because we didn't kill him, we just beat him up, and that merchant is back up. He's going to say the same thing. You can get into a fight with him as many times as you want, but you don't want to attack him. What you want to do is steal from him. Couldn't steal. Well, that didn't go the way I planned. Go until you're successful. Thankfully, he does like next to no damage. And we stole a main gouge from him? That's nice. Stole his clothes, too! Here we go. They're a little tight. But the price was right. And Merchant is now birthday suit. Woo! Woo! And he flees. You can't fight him. There's no way your attack bar will fill up in time to attack him. So now we're dressed as a merchant. And we have a second main gouge for some reason. You could equip this. Extra evasion, extra speed. Sure. Right now, we don't really need the extra attack power. Let's do that. You know, keep Locke slightly safer while he's a one-man army in town. So now we're a merchant. We can wander through. You're a merchant, right? Okay, go ahead. Cool. So let's head up and can't do anything here. Now you can head to the left here with this little secret passage. That's worth knowing. I'm not buying anything. Yeah, because he thinks you're a merchant. You're trying to sell him something. Let's head into the shops. Get Locke outfitted with some stuff. Definitely buy him a heavy shield. I'm pretty sure everything else is the same. Yeah, same stuff they sold before, so no need to buy that. Soldiers in the Imperial Army of different ranks. The ones in green are the low-ranking grunts. Those low-ranking soldiers in green love to start fights, even though they never win. They're so slow you could steal the clothes right off their backs. Gee, maybe that's a hint of somebody else we have to steal clothes from them. Okay, kid, get out of my way. And these should be all the same weapons. Yep. No need to worry about those. Let's continue exploring around a little bit. Not buying anything. Right. I forgot. It's another heavy armor. Yeah, you're not beating this guy right now. But don't worry, there is a chance to encounter them later. Ooh, the laser. And add them to the Bestiary. Now, if you get defeated, you do lose your outfit. And I'm pretty sure, it's been a while, but let me double check. I think you still have to be a merchant to get through here. He's not permanently out of the way. Yeah, no. Alright, back to stealing the merchant clothes. So, don't talk to the armored soldiers. Granted, those are the only two, but they'll always attack you. Yeah. Over and over again, same thing. So, let's steal this from him. Couldn't steal. Great. Come on. I almost wish I had the Hermes sandals unlocked just to make him go a little faster. Okay, seriously? 3 times? This is rotten luck. Okay, if I'd known it was going to do this, I would have cut this battle out. But it's actually kind of hilarious that he has failed to steal 4 times. There we go. A plumed hat, which I think we already had. Yeah, Price was right. You stole the clothes right off his back. Yeah. Let's make sure. Yeah, plumed hat we're already wearing. So now we're not going to talk to Magitech soldiers. We're just going to head back to the part of the town we were in before. Now we already explored to the left and there was nothing we could do because the soldier blocked it off. Instead, let's head up and to the right to get behind where this guy was. And if we wander all the way around... Hey, they said green guys like to get in fights. What are you doing here? Scram! I'm going to go ahead and steal his armor. Steal a potion. And his clothes. Here we go. They're a bit too large. But he didn't charge. Oh, the pun. The pun. But like with the merchant, once you steal his clothes, he flees. And now you're wearing Imperial armor. So let's wander back over here and talk to some of these guys. Get back to your post. Yeah, we're low ranking, so they don't like to say interesting things to us. That idiot Kefka's about to invade Narsh. Oh, of course I know better than to call him that to his face. Interesting. You know, I can't remember. Do the people in town say... Yeah, they don't say anything to you. Because you're an Imperial soldier and they're not happy with you. If you talk to the Magitech soldiers while you're wearing the green, they say the same thing, but they don't attack you. Oh, is my shift up already? Great, I'll go take a break. So yeah, talking to that guy as a green soldier... Oh, there's a third one. And a fourth one. There's more than I remembered. Talking to him while wearing the armor, he will move out of the way. This town's under Imperial occupation. And I don't think there's anyone else. There's one down here. Another guy you can get into a fight with. But we've managed to get through here. Let's see. You actually can come across that little secret passageway. You don't have to fight the guard. But I like doing that to move him out of the way. Nothing new being sold. I don't think there's anything going on in the inn. Hey, a merchant. You know what? Terribly sorry, I just ran out of everything I had to sell. Guess I'm out of luck. Nope. You want to say, lie to me, will you? Let's go! And another merchant. So let's go ahead and steal his clothes because I want to swap back over to the merchant one so that people will talk to us. Yeah. Let's see what happens down in the pub. Oh, right, it's soldiers. Well, what do you say? Do you say anything? You don't say anything, ever. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to the armor. You know what, though? Let's take him out just so Cadet is added to our, what do you even call it? Bestiary. And now exit the area, go back out. He's back. Now steal his armor. I thought the bartender talked to you. I guess I'm just misremembering. Hey, a high potion. Nice. Those are super helpful at this point when, you know, we don't even have HP much higher or even up to 250. Guaranteed full heal, basically. So, back inside the pub. Let's see what all these guys have to say. Oh no! I'm late for my shift guarding the underground passage to the mansion. Oh well, better never than late. Yeah, he's not a very good soldier. Seems our famous lady general turned traitor. Heard they're ever locked up somewhere in this town. Lady General. Be interested to meet her. Heard there are 2 tunnels underneath the northern mansion. One leads to another house, and the other leads out of town. So we found the one that leads to another house. We've never found the other one, though. Head down here. Nothing to explore. Hey, you came to steal my cider, did you? You dirty little thief! And it's another merchant fight. And that's what Pari looks like. It literally uses his blade to dodge the attack, just like if the shield blocked it. So, come on, steal. Oh, come on, Locke. You call yourself a treasure hunter. Hunt that treasure right off his back. Plumed hat. So, now that we've switched back to merchant, we can actually take that cider. So, we never actually obtain cider, which I think, is that actually a rare item? It is! Cider stolen from a merchant. We never actually have to become the soldier, because you can use that little hidden bridge to get across. Nope, not here. Behind this way, and you never have to make that one guy move. And that's the only reason you have to be a soldier. You're a merchant, right? Yep, so go ahead. And we're going to deliver the cider to the old man and see what he has to say. Cider. Secret passage? Well, yes. There is a tunnel from here to the mansion on the north end of town. Go downstairs and tell my grandson the password. It's... I forget. Well, that's useful. Password is... Rosebud, courage, or failure. The answer is courage. I'll show you the secret entrance. I don't think the game ever tells you what the password is, but that's the answer. Cool, huh? So I'm actually going to change up. Depending on what outfit you're wearing, one scene coming up can be slightly different. I want to be in the Imperial Officer, or the Imperial Cadet armor. Oh, come on. Locke, you're bringing shame to me here, bud. There we go. I'll take a potion. So, yeah, kind of funny that the merchant clothes are a little small, the armor is a little too big, and he's always got something funny to say about it. So, now that we've got that, let's head back over to that secret passage. And because we've already done this once, even wearing the armor, he'll let us answer this because, you know, we pick up the password, he knows we're actually a good person. So we head through here. And this is actually the secret passage that leads to another building. So maybe, what was the other one with all the treasure chests? I guess we'll find out in time. But for now, it pops us around up here. Imperial troops have turned this house into their headquarters. Thanks to our inside informant, this town fell with almost no resistance. Inside informant, huh? Yeah, you can't enter this building normally. This is the only way to enter here. So, let's wander over. Let's check on the kids, see how they're doing. Wind the clock, wind the clock. That was just a jump rope rhyme. Clank, 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 clank. Oh yeah, you say the same thing. God, these kids are driving me nuts. Can't they keep quiet for 2 minutes? She said something new. That might be worth remembering. Oh, what have I done? I betrayed my town to the Empire. All I could think of was the money. So, interestingly now, if you listen, you actually can hear the draft. Duncan's wife mentioned, in rich people's houses, look for the room that has a draft. Well, sure enough, now's the time you're supposed to go down here. And if you didn't before... Oh, actually here. Yeah, here gives the option. If you're wearing the merchant clothes or the armor, you can remove the disguise or keep them on. I want to keep these on. If you didn't before, run all the way down here and check out down here to get 2 extra relics. But I want to head over here and check out this door. I know I've seen her before. Wait a second. She's one of the Empire's generals. This is what happens to traitors. A Magitech knight, forged by the Empire and tempered in battle. None have ever truly known the woman beneath the general's guise. Meet... Okay, let's talk names for a second. This is a name that growing up, a lot of people were kind of like arguing over how do you pronounce it. Do you pronounce it as seals? Do you pronounce it as cells? The Japanese name is actually Ceres, like C-E-R-E-S. But because in Japanese there's no difference between R and L, they made it an L instead of an R. So I'm going to pronounce her name as Celis, because I feel like Celis is the closest to Ceres, but still preserving the L. I went back and forth on whether I wanted to rename her to Ceres, but I'm keeping the names the way they have them in the game. So, from here on out, meet Celis. So, the mighty Celis has fallen. Not as far as those who'd use their strength to oppress the weak. Quiet! Kefka's planning to poison every last man, woman, and child in the kingdom of Doma. Shut up! And he is torturing her. That's nasty. Run that mouth of yours while you still can. Your execution's tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir. I could stand guard for days without sleep. And he heads up to, tie her back up, chain her up. Yeah, I love Locke saluting as he goes by. Now, fun thing, if you were wearing the merchant outfit or Locke's normals, he would actually be hiding up in the rafters, which is kind of funny. But, because we're wearing this, we can just slip right through. And he's fast asleep. So, she's been chained up. Let's see. Do we remove her bindings? Just keep looking. Yeah, just keep looking does nothing. So, let's go ahead and remove her bindings. Apparently, she's turned traitor to the Empire. Aren't you a little short to be an Imperial Trooper? And that right there is why I kept the Imperial Trooper armor on. I love the Star Wars reference. What? Oh, the uniform! Name's Locke. I'm with the Returners. You're a returner? Or at least I was, General Celis. Now I'm nothing but a traitor. Well, let's get going. You take me with you? No, I can barely walk. I'd never make it out of here. I appreciate it, but even if you got me out, you wouldn't be able to protect me. I'm better off waiting here for the executioner. At least that way, I'll keep my pride. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. The wink! I love it. Let's go. Wait. This soldier might have something on him that could help us get out of here. There's a clock key in his pocket. Stealing is wrong. Nah, you have to take it. So let's go ahead and take it. Obtained old clock key. More soup and... Yeah, he's still asleep. Thank goodness. So let's look at Old clock key, an antique clock key found on a soldier. And say hello to Celis, a rune knight. She only had her hairband. Let's give her some equipment, shall we? I don't have any body armor for her. I should go grab some. But yeah, she wields sword and shield. I'm going to actually put her in the back row, though, because you may notice she has MP. Celis has magic. She has Cure, Poisona, and Blizzard. So, kind of similar to Terra, except ice instead of fire. Relics. Let's give her the Star Pendant and the Jeweled Ring, because might as well give her something, and I don't want to give her the Knight's Code. I'm going to head down here. Let's head to the next room, which is a save point. I'm going to go ahead and save the game. Actually, gonna heal up Locke. And I think this is where we're gonna leave off the episode. In between episodes, I'm gonna head back to town, I think I can do that, and grab armor for Celis. Then, we're gonna see if we can't bust out of this town. But you'll have to wait till next time for that. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to click like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.